Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. This is your host, Suman here. In the previous episode, we talked about what happens to your 401k when you leave your job. Today, I want to take a step back and share my own personal journey in 401k because I have been investing in one since 1995. I started with very little money and stick with over nearly 3 decades and has taught me lessons I wish I had learned even earlier. My hope is that if you are just starting out, this might give you some encouragement and perspective how the investment works. Through my investment journey, I've learned many lessons. I'm going to highlight 6 different lessons that I have learned. When I first began contributing to 401k back in 1995, I didn't have much. Like most people, money was tight and retirement felt like something far, far away. At that time, I just got my first job out of college. I had a master's degree and I want to teach. So I got a job as a teacher. They paid very little and benefits were not there, but it was my dream job. And honestly, so no big school wanted to hire me because I was new. I probably would have made more money if I would have worked in a gas station. Let me put it that way. I still remember sitting with the dean of school and she said, Suman, you should invest in 401k retirement fund. I looked at her funny and I laughed. And I said, I'm only 25-year-old. Retirement is long off. I will never retire. That's what I was thinking back then. She smiled and told me something I never forget. She said, it will come faster than you think, Suman. So here I am, just about 3 years from being eligible for my first 401k withdrawal. And I cannot thank her enough to put me in the right track. Truthfully, it really helped me to put myself in the track of retirement back in 1995. And that's my first lesson. As you're trying to build your career, family, progress in life, things pass faster than you think. You think 20s is fast, wait till your 30s, 40s, 50s. For me now, things pass so fast. So just remember that time can go faster. Don't wait. Back then, school had 2% match if I put 2%. On my small teacher salary, I decided to go for it. But here's that I regret. The school would have put 3% if I would have put 6%. I did not realize it at that time, the power of compounding and investing. Later, I corrected the mistake. But if I would have contributed that 6% from very beginning and extra match, the compounding over 30 years, the investment that I have would have been nearly double. And that's the second lesson for you. Don't leave the money on the table. If there's a matching, get it. Put the bare minimum, like I did at 2% and get 2%, or depending company to company, get that and start early as soon as possible. So that's lesson number 2. Don't leave your money. Next idea I want to talk about is consistency over perfection. There was time when I could not contribute much. Time when other expenses felt more important. But one thing, I tried to stay consistent about putting something into my 401k, even with a little teacher salary. Over the years, those small contributions grew. Not overnight, not dramatically, but steady. When I look back, I realized it was not about finding perfect stock, finding perfect 401k investment, or chasing returns. It was about staying steady through ups and downs. Trust me, I had my share of ups and downs. More on my investment strategy in a future podcast. But like I said, just stay consistent. That's very important for an investment for a long period of time. Here are a few lessons my journey taught me. Lesson 3, start small, but start. Don't wait till perfect timing, have enough money when the market goes up. Just don't wait for that. Start today, start small. I didn't have much in 1995, but I started anyway. There's never a right time. If you are in 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s, start now if you haven't done already. Even a small percentage of your salary can compound over the time a lot. Lesson 4, don't panic in downturn. I lived through dot-com crash, 2008 financial crisis, COVID, and more. It was tempting to stop contributing or pull money out, but staying in the market paid off. I had noticed that every downturn there's upward moment. If you pull your money when it's down, you may miss the upturn. I've seen that over and over. People have done it. They take out the money. They will never put it back. There's so many lessons we can learn, and then we can go a little bit deeper on these lessons as well. Lesson 5, employer matching is free money. If your company offer a match, always try to take a full advantage of it. That's something I regret not doing it right away. Like I said earlier, I corrected that. Since then, I always put at least 15% of my salary. I remember one year, one of my company that I worked for matched 100% contribution. That's mostly unheard of. It really happened, and it helped me to boost my investment back. It was a long time ago. I felt that investment kind of really helped me jumpstart many things. Lesson 6, increase the contribution slowly. Over time, when my income grew, I bumped my contribution 1% here, 1% there, invested some little other things. So some little increase can add up over the time. We're talking about 20, 30 years. You're here for long haul. In future podcasts, I will deeper dive into each of these lessons and help you simplify some of investment. It's simple investment, something I really did from the beginning. There's so much to talk about. Just like they say, Rome was not built one day. So your investment will not happen in one day, and lesson I'm trying to teach will not finish in one day. Let's just kind of keep working at it. Let me teach you a little bit more and more in the coming days. If you're starting your investment journey, here's my advice to you. Don't be discouraged by how small it feels at the beginning. The money is it's like $100 here, $200 there. Don't be discouraged. You might look at your balance today and think, won't matter. This is so little, but give it a time. Trust me, 20 or 30 years later, you will be amazed at what consistent investment can do. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about sticking with it. As a runner, I say retirement investment is not even a marathon. It is like running 100-mile or ultra marathon over and over for a long time. Go through ups and downs, everything you want to give up. A lot of things can happen. I can talk about that forever, but telling you, stick with it. Invest now and as soon as possible. So that's a bit of my story in investing since 1995, learning through trial and errors and discovering that slowly and steadily beats quick win every time. Just remember, your little investment habit is just not investment for yourself, for your retirement. But it can also change your future, your family's futures, and a generation from now. You got this. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in next one, and we'll continue to talk about some of this investment and a lot of things I talk about it. So one of the things I'm talking investment. Before I wrap up, I just want to provide this disclaimer. I want to be clear that I'm sharing my own experience here. I'm not a financial advisor. Please seek a professional financial advisor for your own situation, because everyone's needs and circumstances are different. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.